What's up everybody, and welcome back to the channel. It has been an absolute crazy month and we have one more multi-day event. It's a one-day show, but it's gonna require some traveling. And so it's gonna result in 3 days. So I'm not gonna get a lot of footage of my 2 travel days on the front and back side of this trip, but I am super excited to take you along the journey with me as I go on this trip. I'm headed out to Montreal, Canada, to run monitors for a artist that I fill in with every now and then, and I have a blast. I've had a blast every single time that I've worked with them, so I'm really looking forward to getting back out with them and spending a show evening with them. We're going to what I think is going to be a super cool theater. I've looked up some pictures and done some Googling, and it looks like it's going to be a blast. It's an indoor venue, which I'm excited about, because if these videos are coming out sequentially, we just got back 2 days ago from the Sheriff's Rodeo, which was really, really hot outside, dusty, and all those kinds of things. So I'm excited to be inside in a different part of the country, or different part of the continent completely, really, up in Montreal, Canada. This is my first time doing kind of a flight travel vlog thing, so I'm gonna take you along and I'm gonna see how I can get some good footage along the way. And I won't try to bore you with too much of the travel stuff, but I'll try to throw in there maybe some meals or whatever I have that's good. I don't really have a lot of free time necessarily, so today's probably not gonna be the most exciting travel day ever. I'm leaving from San Luis Obispo. It is about 8:45 Pacific time right now. My flight leaves at about noon, 12:30 from San Luis Obispo. I get into Denver, I have a quick layover, then I head up to Montreal. I don't get into Montreal till about 11:30 p.m. local time, so I'm getting picked up at the airport and then it's basically the hotel. I'm gonna be hungry for dinner, so maybe I'll see if some things are open and go grab a bite to eat. And then I'm not totally sure what tomorrow looks like as far as call times. I have not heard that yet. I'm sure I'll get, when I get into town, I'm sure they'll have something for me so I can kind of plan out my day tomorrow. And then Thursday we leave at like 3 p.m. local time from Montreal and head back to California with again another layover, a quick layover in Denver. I think I land at like 9 or 8 o'clock or something p.m. Pacific local time for me, which will be good because it'll get me reset to go back to my normal stuff on Friday. And then I have a weekend off and I'm so excited for that. I haven't had a day off in a while. Again, I do it to myself, so I can't complain. I do enjoy it. I love the hell out of doing this stuff, and that's why I do it. I get to meet some really cool people, do something I feel like I really am good at and I really enjoy. And that's like some of the biggest things in life that you could ever ask for. So without further ado, I'm gonna pack up and get ready to head to the airport. So side note, I hope I got everything out of this that I cannot carry on. I am gonna carry this on and I'm gonna check my bag that has my clothes and stuff in there, and I have like my knife and my multi-tool in there. That way I can make it if I need it. I think I've taken everything out of this that won't make it through a carry-on, won't make it through security. So we will see. Also, side note, the house is crazy right now because we are moving. Without further ado, I'm gonna quit rambling on and we're gonna go ahead and get into heading up to the airport to catch a flight. All right, I made it to the airport and it is a beautiful day. It is only like, I don't know, 65 degrees right now, which is pretty nice. So I've never actually flown out of this airport before. I've been here a handful of times, but I've never actually flown out. This airport's only about 35 minutes from my house. So we're gonna go get checked in and go from there. Now, I always recommend checking your show file before you get to your show if you have the ability to do so. So here I am taking a look at my show file. Here I'm looking at the patch list. everything that's going on with that. I take a look over at the output patch. As a monitor guy, it's important to know where all of my outputs are going to. Taking a look at some more inserts here, taking a look at some more graphics and inserts here as well. Looking at the effects racks, seeing where everything is set. Looking at the premium racks, as you can see here, there's some dynamic EQ as well as some multi-band compression that's mounted. So just taking a peek at that, looking at some more compressor settings and those kinds of things. Then I hop on over to the input patch just to make sure that I can see where all the Dante routing is. So when I get on site, I can just quickly kind of refresh myself and get all that done. And then looking at kind of just some of the overall show file, right? Taking a look at Send, seeing if anything stands out as concerning or something that doesn't look right. Alright, we made it to Canada. A little late, but nevertheless, we made it. So we're gonna go through customs really quick, and then there's somebody picking me up. It's I think there's a driver coming. I don't know if they're with, I don't know who they're with, but they said there's a driver here. So I'm gonna call him once I get my luggage and go from there. I did have to check my Pelican, which I was kind of bummed about, but oh well. Alright, door 25. It's nice out. Are you for Brian? Perfect. Alright, we made it to the hotel. While that lighting is a trip. Hopefully that's just these LEDs tripping out. Alright, so we made it into the room, and let me see if I can find some lights. Got a nice little double queen, little couch, little TV, nice little kitchenette with a range, which I'm only gonna be here for a day, basically, so kind of pointless, but let's see how the view is. I mean, solid. We're up pretty high. I don't know what that is right there, but it looks kind of cool. So yeah, we're here. We made it. Only a little hiccup, and that was in Santa Barbara, and I didn't get into it back then. I'll quickly explain to you. So I did an interline transfer. There was a weird thing with booking. So I had to go I was going from United to Air Canada, and I really did not want to check my Pelican. And basically what happened was, it was a small plane leaving San Luis Obispo because it's a small airport, and I was in boarding group 4, and they were like, they were gonna take bags from 3, 4, or 4, 5, and 6 or something like that. And I tried to talk to the guy, be like, hey, I have an airline transfer. I'd like to keep because I just didn't want to check my Pelican. I don't like checking my Pelican, just in case, like, I've seen horror stories of them flying open and stuff going everywhere. I ended up having a clip, so I clipped it in. So I had to check it, and I clipped it so that way at least they couldn't accidentally come open, and it made it safe. So that's the good part. But if that's the worst thing that happens, it's not a big deal. But we made it. We're here, and I'm gonna see if I can find some dinner. It's like 1 o'clock in the morning, but it's like 10 o'clock for me, and I didn't have dinner, so I'm kind of like hungry for dinner. So we're gonna head downstairs. Some of the crew was down there, and we're gonna see if we can find some food. Good morning, everybody. It is show day. It is about 8:45. My sleep schedule is a little off because I'm 3 hours ahead, and we didn't get in till late last night. So I'm gonna go down and get some breakfast. The call time today, it's a 10:30 lobby, so I have a little bit of time. Breakfast just ends at 9:30, so I wanna make sure I can catch breakfast before it's over with. So we're gonna go grab breakfast and wake up a little bit, try to maybe find a coffee and go from there. This is a trip.
Yeah, how's it going? Good. Goofy because you have to connect and all this stuff.
This looks good. Good, good. Good.
So
Left.
that's three.
Down, yep.
Three.
Yep. 4 left, 4 right. And then that doesn't make it.
Q, next one.
Yeah, I already got. Yeah, I can.
That works.
Yeah, cool.
And we have something in that spare.
Yeah, so let me. That is this guy right here.
That's spare. Yeah, that's good.
And then the tech pack. Where's
Pack works. Yeah. Everything's done. That is.
tech pack? Perfect. Thank you, sir.
A driver for all the chipsets anymore.
The goalie, and the goalie kept being like, so then he stopped going down.
You have just two shorts. Need to go down here. Oh yeah. Put it all over. You want neat. I'm the one managing this.
There you go. Todd vocal. There it is.
So that's, hey, we went on to kick. Snare. Patch is right so far. That's better than we did in Chicago or Mexico. Hey Brian, what are you getting to on that?
I'm at 18.
Cool. Maybe that the multi-pin on that box needs to be reset. You guys have the 98HS?
Is it in the Pelican?
Yeah, we have one.
Yep. Well, we have one too.
Yeah, 1, 2, saxophone mic. Hey, yeah. Sax.
Yell louder, like sax.
Sax!
There you go. Keep going.
Saxophone!
There we go. That's sax levels. We're good. Bullshit.
Oh my god.
You just kind of let go and then
Brian, down
There, right now.
Done with sound check and ready to go grab some dinner.
A band without the sound.
Totally.
Intermission. First set went pretty good. And head back into part 2.
M69.
Oh, there's not the right there. Todd. Those are yours.
And here's the hi-hat.
Ryan, we just want to move all the mics in the front and the pedal. What's up? We're pretty much good, right? Hey, if I don't see you, thanks for making my life a freaking easy one today.
Pleasure.
Yeah, message me on Instagram. If you're ever in the area, dude, let me know. Hit me up.
I would.
Hit me up. Thank you so much for all your help.
You're welcome.
Thank you. I don't know if we're leaving yet, but
No, it's not that. I was going to say, don't steal him from us. You know how old he is?
he told me, I was like, there's no way you've only been doing this for a year.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So it's kind of a small miracle we have around Montreal for us with the company he works for.
If you go flat, we can put this on top. Like if you make a table.
Yeah, I was going to swear still to be 2 rounds.
Man.
Check. La gros mon coffre, puis l'autre console.
So the following day, the artist that I was working with was doing a studio day at a local studio, and I had the awesome opportunity to stop by, check it out. I had some time to kill before I had to catch my flight home. So this is just some footage I shot in the studio. It was an awesome place, undisclosed location, so can't really share the name of the studio, but it was super cool to be able to check it out. I think every single one of the musicians in this band is spent a lot of their career in the studio. So it's really cool to kind of take a step back, be a fly on the wall, and kind of listen to them and just kind of take it all in. It was a really cool opportunity, and I'm really thankful that they had me over to experience that with them.
Welcome to Denver. What the local time here is 6:16 p.m.
Say hi.
All right, I made it home and ready to unpack and get ready for bed. 3 days, it was awesome, but a really jam-packed 3 days of travel right into a show and then a travel again. So I'm super excited to be home. I didn't get any footage at home. I was super excited to see my wife. She ended up picking me up from the airport, which was awesome. And we just chatted the whole way home. If you'd like to shoot me a message or a chat, find me on Instagram. I'll put my link to my Instagram down in the description below. Feel free to follow me there, send me messages, whatever. If you want to chat, you can always comment on the video. However you want to do it, I look forward to chatting with everybody. Anyways, thanks for coming along on the journey with me. As always, thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.